Hello, Black Belt. I will be right back. I need to take a real quick restroom break before we get started, but I'm doing well. How are you doing today? We're still getting 90-degree weather over here. The summer that never ends. I wish I could just spend it at a water park. I need to do something with the summer. I haven't done anything all summer. Alright, oh, they spawned another one. We'll put you under the floorboards too, like the other two. Okay, so let's do our official announcements. Eager ads. Okay, let's go ahead and say that we're going. Yeah, that's good. Stop playing. Okay. Well, hello everybody and welcome to Philosophy SMP Live. And as you can see, we are making a start on our trading hall. Now we're about 2 to 3 weeks behind everybody else. That's because I was technically homeless for about a week in July and moving and everything else going on. So I'm playing catch up, that's my excuse, and today's task will be to continue to build this, but we're short on wood, so we might have to go hunting that. We might do a little mining. And we're just going to do kind of a chill hangout today. I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of adventures. I don't think we're going to go into the nether or any of that stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Now I have 2 of these fellas underneath us here. I don't think they're dead. There's a big giant chasm underneath us, and the drowned dead keep spawning down there, and it looks like somebody left me a present. I better go check that. So I keep putting them under the floorboards, and they keep spawning in a new one, which is fine, but I put them under the floorboards because I don't want that guy decking me if I manage to hit one of these villagers on accident when I'm trying to move them around. It won't be such a problem once we get everything situated, but yeah. I'm afraid that I'm going to die very terribly if I hit one of these guys. Black Will has joined us on the stream, and he says it's still in the 90s. Yes, it's still in the 90s. I believe so. Let me double check that. It was 89 a little bit ago. Let me see what it is now. And, okay, that's from T. Okay. .94 black belt. That is the official temperature. All right, let's see. This is probably from Kaiser. Kaiser was going to give me some blaze rods. Blaze. Wow, I can't read that. Blaze rods from Kaiser. My goodness, was that ever a gift. Kaiser, thank you for these blaze rods, man. These are awesome. Very good. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them yet. I got the right pick there to tear them down. I am going to make some potions at some point. I don't have the netherwort growing yet. I need to get a netherwort garden in here. Oh yeah, these are my maps. We'll leave this in the middle of the floor for right now. I have no idea where to put it. Let's go see if my trees grew at all. What's the temperature over where you are, Black Belt? And thank you for anyone and everyone who is tuned in right now. Appreciate it. We are getting this ship done. That's been my project the whole season of Philosophy SMP. Just finishing this silly ship that I've created here. And I'm not even done yet. That's just the first, that's the lower deck. I've got like 2 or 3 more layers to this cake to build. I'm assuming that our, yeah, I don't see any sign of them. They were both down there, and now they're gone. So, there's a big giant hole there. Don't know that the trees grow when you're not on the server kind of involved with them, and I've got dark oak over here, and I think it takes longer to grow. But this sugar cane is really taking off. The dark oak is doing nothing at the moment. I don't know if it's too little sunlight or too much, but we'll go into the woods and brave the creepers and get ourselves some dark oak for the next village or construction. 81. Now it's 79. Well, that's good. It's dropping temperature for you. 70s is comfortable. So, folks, I am taking on a new path of learning, a new thing that I'm going to try to learn. And I'd like to see if you guys know anything about it and what you think of it. And I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly. But it's called the Hawaiian Art of Ho'oponopono. Does anybody know anything about Ho'oponopono? Let me know in the chat. I'll explain to you why in a second, but first I'll see if that's even something anybody knows. Oh, we had some escaped cows. Okay. We're going to have to make a better pen for them. That's just not sufficient anymore. Do we still have an axe on hand? Good. We have some good gear on me, so we'll have to be careful. We do not want to get blown up and then not find my stuff. And I don't have a coordinates mod right at the moment telling me where everything is. So wherever we go to start mining, let's really quickly do an F3 and an F2 so we can find our way back, but I already know my way around here fairly well. It's just these big, dark, deep woods is a haven for baddies. Alrighty, I need some lighting. I can't see a thing. Hopefully nothing is around here that will kill me. Just gotta make sure to get out of here before dark comes. If anybody knows anything about how to grow dark oak, let me know in the chat. I know next to nothing about dark oak. But that should be enough logs to let us do what we want to do. I do not like to tear up the forest, but I need the wood. Okay, we'll work our way back and go from there, I guess. Hopefully that will be enough. I've got a bee's nest. Good. Okay, so Ho'oponopono. There's an author by the name of Joe Vitale. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's, I guess, somebody who has kind of brought awareness of it out into the world. But I guess it's a practice over in Hawaii about letting go and forgiveness. And apparently, according to the story that I read, there was a guy that used this in a psychiatric hospital, a really bad, really awful, terrible place. He used this technique with his patients. He didn't actually interview or talk to any of the patients. He just spent time with their file. Did I hear a grumble like a zombie? Let me double check that statement. Must be under me. Anyway, he just spent time with their file, and he used this, now I don't know if any of this is true or not, but he used this Ho'oponopono stuff to help to heal the patients that he had there in that hospital, and the place was basically, he took care of it, fixed it up. So the reason why I'm interested in it is because I have a lot of agitation lately. I'm trying to play games, trying to do things, and I find that my temper is really short. And so I'm looking into this because I want to get a handle on whatever it is that's going on with my temper. It's tough when you think of yourself as an empath and describe yourself as empathic, as I do. According to all the things that I've been able to study, that is what I am. Because you don't know if the emotions you're feeling are yours or somebody else's, but as far as I can determine, they're mine. I got to deal with them. So I got to find out why all of a sudden I'm agitated. Can we go to bed yet? It's time for sleep. Anyway, that's what it is. It's some kind of a prayer healing practice, spiritual practice thing. It's not based on a particular religion. I'm guessing it has to do with the Hawaiian. They have a variety of shamanistic and spiritual practices over in Hawaii. It's actually kind of a fascinating culture, the things that they've got going on over there. I suppose we should go and say hi to Sir Gurgle a lot down there. He's just making a ruckus. Let's see if I can build this right the first time through, huh? I'm kind of curious. Not the easiest thing in the world, tell you what. Okay, let's see. I'm going to match this side with that, so we'll get rid of you. And I think we just need this and this to start with, and then 2 here. We're going to put 4 more librarians into place by the end of the stream, or at least that's the plan here. And once that's done, we will have 4 more of the books that we need. Trying to mirror this on the other side. I believe these are all solid. We're not. Anyway, I've got 2 books on it, and I'm going to begin the work on studying them and applying their principles and seeing if this thing actually will help me in my own problems that I'm having right now. Very frustrating. I think I messed up right here, but that's okay. This is tricky. This is tricky to build. Okay. I had to change out my main design. You guys probably saw it on my Discord that I had. I had a design kind of sketched out. It had to change a little to accommodate the positioning here. And then Boston scared me into getting a roof put on, so I did that too. He warned me that if I didn't do it, I might end up with witches. Okay, let's go down. I might not survive this, but we'll try. I don't like Mr. Gurgles down there. So, what spiritual practices, if any, do you guys use? Let me know in the chat. Do you have a spiritual practice that you use over any other? I'm not seeing Mr. Gurgles. Are you seeing Mr. Gurgles? Because I'm not. I can hear him, but I don't see him. He'd be walking around down here somewhere. There he is. I see him. Mr. Gurgles is no more. I think the problem is I need to illuminate the underside. I thought if I stuck the iron golems down there that would solve the issue, but they keep falling into that giant hole, into the chasm, which I suppose I could fill with something, but yeah, it's just annoying. I moved the microphone a little closer. It might be a little too close. Let me know if everything has worked good for you. It's interesting when you're playing this game sometimes. One of the things, I don't know if I like it or dislike it or I just know about it, but one of the things that I'm noticing right at the moment is that, okay, I want to build up this library. So you think, okay, well, I just got to get the wood. But it's more than that. You've got to have a book because you got to be able to build your lecterns. You got to have the wood. You got to have the paper. There's a lot of parts that you have to get together before you can build the thing that you want to build. I'm finding it very interesting. Right at the moment, getting all the parts together. Okay, now I gotta remember how to do trapdoors. I'm gonna need a few more of those, and I think I got my crafting bench right here. So let's start in on the fence part and the decorations. I wonder what our next 2 will be. So far we have efficiency 3 and fire protection. And by the way, Black Belt, I know you are also a little behind with me. I don't know if you're intending to come in and build up a base or do anything, but feel free to come by if you have the materials, the emeralds, and whatever else, or to trade for the emeralds. You can come on by and get any books if you need them over here, because I know you got to get started too if you're going to jump in. I'm not sure what your plans are, but we're hoping to see you jump in. I was looking forward to seeing what kind of giant thing you might put in the cave. So for this design, I went ahead and did this. I don't know if it was the most efficient, and it's definitely not the most stylish. I could definitely do some more styling, but for right now, I think it'll be okay. Alright, we need some fences along these posts. Oh, man, I can't remember his name, but there's a new guy that's joined the Philosophy SMP server. If he shows up on stream, he wanted to know what texture pack I'm using, so I will detail that here briefly. I don't remember 100% which one I finally settled on, but it looks like I'm using Faithful 64 Beta 4, that's from Curse Forge. I think it's put out by the Faithful team. That is the resource pack that I currently use, and I'm using that with, of course, the BSL Shaders. I'm not using the PBR from Papa Chef Cool any longer. It added a kind of a blur on top of the textures, probably due to sodium and iris and all of that I'm currently using. So now, do these corners have? Okay, so these corners have as well. Okay. Now the middle will have a few. We need some planks. And then how we did it was we put the lights in the very middle. I have plenty of iron now, thanks to everybody's help. So we're going to have ourselves plenty of lanterns. I'm going to make those in just a second. No problem there. But yeah, this agitation thing, this is a relatively recent development, and I'm not understanding entirely where it's coming from. When I first started playing Fortnite, I wasn't having these kind of issues, you know. I was actually enjoying myself and having fun, but over time things have somehow changed, and I don't understand exactly why or how, but now I'm having these agitation, shortness of temper. I'm not sure what's causing it, but it is highly annoying. Now, I believe I used planks on some of these. About bedtime. About time to take a nap, otherwise the baddies will come get me. Now, is there anywhere else that I am using the single plank divider thing that I use there, or is that it? I think that's it. I wonder if I should do that or if I should mirror. That might look even better, because then we won't have just one style all the time. So I'm wondering if I want to mirror this like so. Don't mind me, I'm just going to step all over you and do a little construction work. Hope you don't mind. Can you imagine if you were living in your apartment and somebody came in and said, "Hey, I got to do a little construction work today," when you're just going to bed? That'd be highly annoying. Let me know what you guys think of the design. I'm curious to see what your opinion is. Alright, let's make some lanterns. Apparently they got scared again and hired another bodyguard. And I'm a little freaked out about having all these baddies hanging out around me. I wonder what's scaring them and causing them to trigger a iron golem, because there's no baddies. Unless you're seeing them out the window, maybe. That's probably it. Oh no, I did this wrong. Okay. I forgot. It's actually, you have to do that. Okay, I got you. I only need one stack then. Okay. Okay, I got it. I remember now. Memory a little rusty. Know how much I love my lanterns. There we go. Now I have to make some more torches, but that's not a problem. Looks good. Thank you. I know my style needs a little bit of work. I need to get a little better at my building and construction style, but I'm just going to lay back, relax, and take my time and not stress over it. Alrighty, they've got their lighting. That should keep the baddies out. Wonder if they'll be able to spawn as many now that they have no visibility to the outside. They're not supposed to be able to see through windows, so now I'm beginning to wonder if I'm right about that. I should have gone back and looked through all those leaves for some more saplings for the dark oak, but I didn't do it. I wonder if they're going to be able to pathfind their way over here and get this going or not. So that one is on that wall, and then the other one is on... Okay, so... if I can remember how I'm doing all of this. Alright, so now I wonder if they'll find their way to their new beds. We'll have to find out. Alright, let's make some chests. I don't believe we have any extra, so we'll use this oak for that. We only need 4 chests, so we'll do 32, which should give me 4 chests. So the chests are here so that I can stash materials, books, whatever it is that I'm trading with the villager. I want a chest to have a backup stash of books in. That way, if I or somebody else comes in here and we want a book, we'll be able to, be able to get the book. All right, next order of business. we need to go kill some cows. And I'm actually thinking about just about clearing out my pen, but I don't know if I want to do that. I've got a lot of sheep mixed in there. I had them separate. I didn't have enough room really to create a whole thing. Not sure the best course of action here. We'll aim where the cows are. Alrighty, let's see what that got me. And grab this guy out here. Although I should have sheared him first. Really? Timing on that's critical. I hope none of you guys are animal lovers. Be mad at me now. Alright, let's see if we can kill some of these sheep. That was not a sheep. Want more cows in here than sheep. Little targeted assassination. I think the sheep outbreed the cows. Alright, that's enough violence for today. I don't feel like hurting my animals anymore. They've had enough pain and suffering. I suppose if I was feeling vindictive and angry, that would be a great stress relief, but I am not feeling vindictive and angry. Alrighty, moving on to the next task. We've got to make some books and we've got to cook up some meats. I believe I set this up where I could place items up here that would then cook. Did I do that correctly? I did. Now I can use it for that. Okay, and I can now create some torches right here. Alrighty, and we can put this away. Got a little coal stashed for later. Now we've got 22 wool. I can't remember where I was putting the wool, so I'm going to put it here for now. I'm going to get out of that weapon stance. I don't want to have the big bad come after me too much. Okay, we got more stuff set aside in here. It looks like we've got more iron nuggets, so don't let me forget I got those. Put them over here for now and get rid of that. Okay, next order of business is to come over here and create... we need my paper. We need to create some lecterns and get our villagers jobs. They want to be employed. They like to work, unlike 99.9% of the American population right now, apparently. I don't know if that's the truth. Seems like people don't want to work anymore. Okay. I actually have my application into a couple of places right now, and I'm waiting to hear back. The technique used to be to walk in and check in on it, but things have changed since we had the whole COVID business, so now it's a little more difficult. And I'm not sure with either of these places where exactly I'm supposed to walk into. Okay, so this one, I think it had to have no, it had to have a bookcase. That's right. I'm doing this all backwards. But I don't remember. No, it was 3 in a row, I believe. Okay, so that only got me 1. Don't have enough resources, I don't think. Alright, so now we've got 3, and we can create 3 blocks. So we'll do the first easiest 2 to get to, provided I can remember what I'm doing. That took me a second, but I got it in the end, which is what matters, I suppose. But now we're short on oak. If I was smart, I would have fenced that guy in, but I'll get him later. I'm not worried about it. Actually, let's go ahead and fence him. Oh, poo! Right when I thought of doing it, that's when he walks out the door, huh? I see how it is. Alright, this should be a solid piece of wood over here, I think. Okay, so we've got 2 job blocks in place. We'll put this 3rd one in place, and then we got to make some gates. We've got the trapdoors ready to go. That seems to be the best process. Okay, that's not going to make enough, so we need some more sticks. No, let's just grab some of these. There we go, and I guess it don't matter, and we'll use this because we want a dark oak. I see you there. What, you think you're going to become a librarian and then run off and randomly walk around the building? I don't think so, fella. Now the question is, which block did you get attached to? Hello, Bazoo! What's going on? Let you into what? Welcome to the stream, man. Bazoo! Alright, we've got a librarian that's running free. We can't have any roaming around. These are villagers, not Romans. Hey, you knew that I was going to give you a bad pun sooner or later, right? I mean, you had to know it was coming. There we go. Thank you! You made my job a lot easier. I appreciate that. You're amazing. How do I get you further back? I can't open the gate or he'll get out, but his head's in the way for me to place this trap door. He's like, okay, Yeah, I'm going to make you get me in or out of here. Now, let's see. I think I can be a sneaky guy and come in the top over here, maybe. Alrighty. Now, how about we get you out of... Boy, you really do not want to leave that corner, do you? I didn't even check what book he had, but I got to get him moved so he's out of my way. Okay. F3 plus B. I want to see his hitbox. I do not want problems. This is capacity is a create mod. I don't need that, so I won't be using it. I might want it later, but I'm not doing much with create mod right now. Loyalty has to do with your spear returning to you, which I'm sure is an amazing ability, but not one that I particularly need at the moment. Knockback, I'm probably not going to ever use. I don't want a bookshelf, I want books. But I appreciate the offer. Infinity! Yes. You can keep infinity. I will be right back to lock you in. I'll take infinity. To infinity and beyond. You want into the server. Well, you have to apply, and the link will be at the bottom of just about any of my videos. There's also the Arystotle Gaming Discord, but I will give you the address to the website in just a second. Let me finish my task at hand here. And I will give you the access to the website page where you can put in your application, and Arystotle, who is the boss, will decide if you get to come in. It needs 8 and a book. Okay, I'm not sure how to secure this. I thought I was going to do paper, but that's not going to work. I need to actually buy something. I guess I'll buy a bookcase. I need an extra one anyway. So it's not going to hurt me any to buy it. And I can get more emeralds. That's not a problem. But I want to lock this guy in, get a sign up over his door, and then I will go get that web address and give it to you. But yes, I am not in charge of the server. That is, it's Aristotle's server. Philosophy SMP is his server, so he's the boss. He's the guy that decides who goes in or out. Alrighty, hiding the hitboxes. I'm sure that was annoying you guys. Oh, hold on a minute. What am I doing? Brain. Okay. Brain. Brain. Brain not working. And now it's dark in here. I need to turn on a light. It's way too dark. It was light earlier, so this is infinity. Alright, hold on one second. Yes, that is a good point, that the server is indeed on the Java edition, and it's 118.2 of Minecraft, so be aware of that as well. Now, this takes me a minute. Now, if I know you under another name, let me know. I have a hard time keeping track if people keep changing their names on me. If this was Odd Just Games, for example, and you were talking about the server that I put up, that will be up and running. I don't know when. I'll do it next. Next time I can get together with a time with you. But I don't know if that's you or not. So you need to go to, Bazoo, pay attention, ArystotleGaming.com/contact. I will now place the link here in the stream. Okay, I think the link posted so you can access it. Yes, Ari is currently working. I don't know much detail about it. I only overheard or overread something that he had said, but he's currently getting it ready for 119, I think, 119.2. But don't quote me on that, and I don't know the details or anything at all about it. I only overheard something about him saying that the server was down for a bit because he was upgrading. Whatever that meant, and I assumed that meant upgrading versions of Windows. So now we've got our next librarian in and available. We now have Infinity, Efficiency, and Fire Protection. What do you think we're going to get next? But we don't have enough leather, so let's see if we have just enough daylight to grab some wheat and go and get ourselves some cows and sheep mated up. It's going to be dark here soon. I'm hoping I have just enough light to do this. I hear more gurglers underneath. I'm going to create, once I get some underwater gear, I'm going to create a lead, and I'm going to go down under the water when I can breathe properly under there, and I'm going to grab those iron golems, which are probably way down below. And the plan here is to move them where they can grab those baddies from underneath. We have leveled up to 30, folks. We can now play with the enchanting table. What do you say we do that? But first, of course, again, we need leather. So we're going to have to find us another source of leather, because we're going to need leather for the book we need. Yeah, means I can finally enchant, but unfortunately I don't believe I have any books. I've got one bookcase and I have no more leather, so there's not much I could do here. But I want to definitely see what I can get. That is for sure. We need to make one more lectern before we do anything else. And we got another undead down below to deal with. I might just have to put some lighting down there. I have to figure something out. Somebody might be selling by now some of the Okay, well, you are now going to become a librarian. Alright, first though, I want to see what you had to offer as a weaponsmith. Nothing here that I definitely needed. I can always get more weaponsmiths. So he is a weaponsmith, meaning he's probably on this blast furnace. So I can remove the blast furnace, I think, and put it back in, and he should have lost his attachment, so that will take care of our number 2. Okay, I don't know what he's attached to. He might be attached to this anvil. Let's try that. Okay, I will take out the anvil, the grindstone, and the blast furnace. Well, whatever he's attached to, it's beyond my understanding. I don't think he can work with one of these type of deals. I didn't realize I had that much coal available. Nice. Gonna have to do some inventory management here pretty soon. Yeah, I broke the grindstone. I broke the other thing. Oh, here's another grindstone. You're correct. Maybe that's what he was. I didn't know I had two of those. Hey, it worked. He's a librarian now. Haha. Sharpness 5. Ooh, right out the bat. Let me check. I don't think I need to pick anything else. I think Sharpness 5 will be very useful. Yep, attack damage dealt to mobs. So if I can put that on one of my swords, I will live a little longer. And he'll take paper trades. So yes, you are going to stay a Sharpness 5. That is perfect. That is beautiful. I am happy with that. That want a stone cutter. Do you have a smithing? I don't have a smithing table, but I had a couple of stone cutter and I had a couple of furnaces, and I'll put everything back now. Right after I get the paper and lock that guy in. I don't want to lose those trades. Those are nice. So we now have Sharpness 5. Make sure we still have it. I don't want to lose it. Okay, so he is now locked in at Sharpness 5. Not going to be any more particular than that. Alrighty. Almost wonder if I want another sign here. And I'm trying to figure out how big I want the walkway to be in between these. I was thinking originally 2 because that's big enough for the golems. I believe they need a 2 or 3 wide space. If I do 3, it's taking up a lot more room. And if I do 5 and level it out with this, it's even more room. So I'm not sure. There are 9 block units. So 1, 2, 3. So if we did 3 and then start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the space of 3, we can fit at least 4 more in. And that's 16 villagers. So that might be the way to go. Hey, hey! Hey, you. You know you want to go in there, right? Good boy! This is easy. I was having to take him along by boat before, folks. That was not very fun, I'll tell you what. Alrighty, let's see what this guy will give me. What will you give me? Flame. That one's tough. I wouldn't mind flame in certain situations. Flaming arrows could be kind of fun to utilize. And I don't see it very often. I wonder if I should... Yes, I want to keep this guy too, but he needs another 9 for a bookcase, so... Do 2 as the spacing. Do you think that'll be enough room for an iron golem? Let me know. I'm going to take this tree and put it over here. I've run out of room, so I'll put some paper in his thing. So he's now locked in as Flame, and that is a level 1 spell. But that means that now I can have flaming arrows, which I would not mind at all. I wonder if it works with infinity. I have an infinity bow that I think somebody gave me. And do you have to enchant the arrows, or can you enchant the bow, I wonder? I have to... Oh, I already have it enchanted. I didn't realize it. Somebody already gave me flame. Okay, well, it's stuck now. Somebody already gave it to me. But that's fine. I don't care. That's extra, so... One left to fill. One left position. Put the lectern up and see how long it takes for somebody to wander over here. That one's a little harder for them to get into. I'm actually going to remove this top block. Should be enough. Okay, we'll do 2 as the spacing. Sounds like a plan. So my village trading hall is coming right along. We just need more and more and more wood. And they keep coming over here. I'm not sure why, but they get stuck over here on the wall for some reason that's beyond my understanding. Okay, I think we want to put some of these blocks back where I had them. I don't want to move the anvil too many times, because if you do, I guess it can be damaged. I don't really care. I've got like 100 million tons of iron, but okay, and I only need... Do I even need a grindstone in here? Yeah, I need the grindstone, but I don't need the other thing. Okay, I think that's all we need in here. Let's go ahead and put some wood away. And we will break this bookcase and take the books out of it so that we have some trades we can do with books. Because we've got a few of these guys that require books and emeralds, and I'd rather get the book than spend the money on other things. And we'll stash our 3 books right over here. We get enough emeralds, we can just recklessly just buy bunches of bookcases and tear them up and make ourselves plenty of books that way, and that requires less overall resources. I think it's a more efficient way to work. Okay, so let's put our emeralds back. You need to enchant the bow on an anvil for the flame to go on. Okay, so it's the bow. Okay, I thought it was the bow. That's what I had assumed. But I already have a bow enchanted with it. I didn't realize that one of the gifts that I got from Boston and from Kaiser was an enchanted flame arrow bow. I didn't realize that's what I was carrying around. Alright, so we need to make some emeralds. Our emerald stock is getting surprisingly low. I'm hoping our dark oak saplings will have grown by now. I'm going to readjust myself slightly. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go check. And we've got one last position to fill. These guys are all happily stashed away. And let's stick these guys off of the wall if they haven't gotten off the wall already, because I want to make sure that they have a chance to wander and find that last job position. But I have a hunch they'll take the ones closest to them and not the library one unless they walk. Anybody else stuck on the wall? Thank you for helping me learn that trick, by the way. I believe that was Black Belt that taught me that. Yeah, so I've got 2 archers here. These guys are all going to be books, hopefully. Although, My apothecary is locked in, and I could technically put that on that corner, but that's kind of out of the way for me. I always have lots of zombie flesh to get rid of, and I'll have more eventually. Infinity Flame, Unbreaking 3, Power 5, and Punch 2 on a bow. Okay. Wow, that'd be one heck of a bow. Punch will go right through the armor, I think. I thought Punch was a crossbow only, but it must apply to all bows. Yeah, I have Flaming Arrow, apparently. I didn't even know I did. Yeah, it's Flaming Arrow. So... And I didn't even know I had that. Didn't even realize it until today. You're welcome for that show, okay? Villagers are so unruly. It does not look as though we've gotten anywhere with our dark oak forest. So I'm doing something wrong. I'm going to have to do some research and try to figure out. Maybe they just take longer to grow. But I'm going to have to do some research and figure out why they're not growing properly. Because every time I have to venture into the woods, it scares me. And the last thing I need is more stress today. I have yet to hear Pumpkin comment on his pumpkins that I have here growing for him. I think I've planted a few more and they might be growing now too. So we can use this paper and go through our librarians and get their skills up a little bit. I hear windows being opened, so it might be about time to go ahead and open a window and get it cooler in here. Yeah, I got a bunch more pumpkins now. We should make some pumpkin pie. I wonder how good of a food source pumpkin pie is. Yes, and I've heard you're at 500 days in your hardcore world, and I am starting to catch up with everything you're doing. You got a pretty amazing setup there, dude. I'm very impressed with what you've got going on. I did leave you a comment, I believe. Well, that's fascinating. They summoned another golem, and he ended up out here. So, hey, that's going to be useful. That'll keep some of the bad guys away. Now, this guy, I'm thinking, yeah, this is perfect. Let's see if I can do this. Have fun down there. Say hi to the bad guys for me. The only bad thing about it is I won't get any of the treats that they occasionally bring me, but I don't care. Safer to have them down there than up here where you can pound on me. You sent me a video on Discord. Okay, I will make sure to watch it tonight at some point. I will find some time and I will watch it. I'm a little bit behind on stuff. Alright, we should see what kind of enchant we can get. We've got 3 books, so we can look at that. And we can also come in here now. One of these guys has extra paper. But we can now start to level up our librarians. So we'll level up this guy first, and we'll see what he gives me. See, that's why I have these gates here, in case people were wondering, because all those experience orbs would have gotten trapped behind anything else that I would have used. But this way, I get all of them, pretty much. Sometimes some do still get stuck, but not as much as if I used anything else. That's why I always advise that course of action when I tell people, hey, you know, have a gate there. Yeah, these two are the same problem. But I can get more emeralds over this way, I think. Get you leveled up. Okay. So you will now level up. And we'll level you up lastly. But that's as far as we can get for today. Alright, so we got some emeralds back. Now we're going to come over here and we are going to see what the enchanting table tells us. We can do gear and we can do books, so we can try either way. So we'll first try some books. We can get piercing 3 in books. Alright, what do I have for sword? I have this diamond axe, it needs to be. How about that, folks? Let's do efficiency 3. What do you think? Spacebar can trade faster. I'll have to try that. Ooh, I got efficiency 3 and fortune 2 on my axe now, folks. That's pretty sweet. I'll take it. Alright, I don't think I have any other gear I want to enchant right now, but that's not bad. I mean, that's not great, but it's not bad. I ain't complaining. And I lost a couple of my levels, so I have to level back up before I can get any more. But that's okay. I'm happy with that result. I think we have to wait. I don't believe we're allowed to do level 30 until we're 30 again. I believe that's how that works, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, it's out of whack. It says the next one I could have will be Smite. So we'll see if I actually get Smite next time. Alright, so this axe ought to whip right through our trees now. So that'll make it real good when we want to go and get ourselves some wood. I am grateful for that. Let's go check the temperature real quick and see if it's time to open the window. It's a bit of a sweat box in here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. I still have a stone sword here. I need to put out a free chest. I haven't done that yet, but I need to put out a free chest so that anybody visiting can get a hold of any free items they might need. And they'll usually be stuff that I won't use, like this sword. These leggings I'll disenchant and then use the nugget on them. I want to leave a stack of torches for people that might need them. I'll leave them one of these benches. And I'll leave them one furnace. That'll free up a little space over here. We're going to keep that. I'm not going to give them any diamonds, but we need to put some food in there. And I've got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of food. So we'll put some food in there. We'll put one jack-o'-lantern in there because They might just need that. I don't know. Won't put any bread in there right now. It's not a very good food source. I'm going to keep the leather boots because I might find some snow and I might need those for that. I'll have to try that holding the space bar. And I made the advancement Enchanter, folks. Alright, that needs fuel. So let's give it a stack of coal. Alright, do we have any extra chests? No, but we've got some oak planks, so we will really quickly create a double chest that will become our free chest so that visitors to the property can find some free materials that might help them out, and I can put all of my castaway items there that I don't need or can't use. I believe I have a stone hoe I should probably put in there too. Let's do a little organization. And then we're going to try out our new axe. So, I want to put this free chest... Oh, I've already got a chest right here. This is kind of interesting. I can just stick the chest right here, right on the side like this. Okay, so we're going to give him a jack-o'-lantern. We'll give him an extra boat. I think I have extra boats, so that's always useful. If somebody's low on resources and needs materials to get them by. And 25 steak. And a stack of torches. This is the give and take chest. This is something that I started doing when I played Creativerse. And it's a habit that I continue even today, now that I'm on an SMP. So people can give and take stuff in here if they so desire. Nothing really super spectacular in there, but if you're dying and you've come through the nether and you need a little health, you need a little help, that chest ought to be pretty nice to have. I'll put more items in there over time. Black belt, do you happen to know from that video, do you have any information as far as how long dark oak takes to grow, or if it has specific lighting or planting requirements? I might have planted them too close to each other for all I know. Let's grab an extra hoe. No, we better not. I'll leave it in here, and I don't want to make any more of those axes. Those are just backup for now. I'll do some research myself tonight after the stream. We'll figure out what we're doing wrong. We're going to put the stone hoe in there. We're going to put a full set of iron armor we're going to make right now. We're going to put that in there. We might even enchant the iron armor and put it in there. Just enough to get people going, but I'm not sure if I want to enchant it right now or not. But at least some plain iron armor will be in there for them. When I have a weaponsmith operating in the village, I'll have some beginning trades from them, and that will be what I'll be putting in there. A lot of those first early trades. You don't know. Okay, well, that's fine. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Let's do a full suit of iron. And we'll put one shield in there for him. Okay, so we now have a full set of iron armor for anybody that needs it as a backup. We'll start putting my iron gear in there when we get more diamonds, which we don't currently have. And then we'll enchant it later when we have the ability to do more enchants, but probably we're going to be getting some weaponsmiths and stuff in the villagers. So I'm going to have a lot of beginning trade gear that'll have small time enchantments on. That will go into the give and take chest. The idea here is that if anybody visits and they're dying or they're low on health or they're just starting out in the world or whatever happens, they'll have some extra stuff that they won't have to fight too hard for, but it won't break the game either. Okay, I think that is good. Let's go test out our axe. And we should grab this boat and carry it around with us. I've got boats scattered all over the island here, so I'm not short on boats. I didn't check to see if anybody else was around, but it looks like I'm the only guy on, so that's good. I would have felt bad because I didn't say hi to anybody. I just sat down and started playing, didn't remember to check. Yeah, here's another boat here. Put that over on the dock. I don't hear anybody gurgling under the floorboards now, so the iron golem is doing his job. Oh, here we go. Creepy, scary cave. Looks like we've got andesite, which is one of my viewers' most favorite bricks in the entire world. Alright, we better be armed and armored. There might be a creeper around here. Okay, so we've got these two sitting right here. I believe this is a dark oak. My goodness, you guys seeing how fast this is going? Look at that. One hit and it's done. I should probably put mending on this using the anvil. That'll be the next step. That is the fastest axe. I don't recall ever having one that fast before. Nice. We'll put mending on it and then we can fix it if anything happens to it. I definitely like this. I don't like taking out so many dark oak trees, but I will try to replant later. We're gonna have to get out of here. Sun's going down. And we have a tendency to get lost. Unfortunately. Okay, folks, don't let me forget I gotta come back here, and actually I'm gonna plant a few of these saplings right here, right where I took them out. But don't let me forget to come back here and check for saplings in the morning. We gotta get out of here. We get to the golem, we're gonna be safe. Hello, Pumpkin. How you doing? And welcome to the stream, and thank you for welcoming everybody. Blackbelt, I appreciate it. Blackbelt is currently enjoying 79-degree weather, and I was in the mid-90s. I'm about ready to see what it is now. I just wanted to replant because I took them out. I'm probably not going to come back to reharvest them. I got a farm growing, and I'd like to use that if I can figure out how to use it. It is currently 92. Not going down yet. Yeah, shovels make paths. But what I want to do is take the wood out, the trees out, and then replant them. And that's all I'm doing. I'm not going to necessarily go back there. I might if I need the wood, but I'm hoping that my farm goes. I'll show you here. They have a farm out here. So we just did our first enchant. We made it to level 30. And we got an efficiency 3, something else 2, fortune 2, axe. And it has really made a difference in the amount of wood that I was able to get. So that's really cool. We just put a iron golem underneath the floorboards to help deal with the what I call the gurglers. There's all these drowned dead that keep showing up. Let's go see if he's down there in a minute. But see, I've got this going on over here, and I got to figure out how to get these things to grow. I'm guessing they need particular requirements, so I'm going to go look and find that out. And in fact, got 2 spaces there. I'm going to remove 2 of them just to see if that helps at all. Gives it more space. But that's what we're up to. That's going to be our tree farm. We had to go out into the woods because we didn't have our trees growing yet. Once we get our trees growing, once we figure out how to do that, we'll just be going over where our garden is, and we don't need a path for that. So that's the plan, such as it is. There he is. He's doing his job. Drowned dead keep coming, and he keeps pounding on them. If the other one gets on the other side, we'll put him down there too. I mean, that's the best place for those guys. Yes, shovels do make paths. You are correct. Alrighty, folks. Let's try to get another one of these in. See if I can get it done this time. Two, three, four, 5. So, Barry Boy, do you know what Ho'oponopono is? And that's not right because we need a more space than that. We need to start from a space of 2. 1 and 2. 1. I believe that is correct. And now this will be 1, 2. Supposed to have a space of 3, so there you go. You don't know. I was telling Black Belt about it earlier. It's a new thing that I'm studying. It's a Hawaiian practice and prayer of letting things go. I've been very agitated, so that was something I thought might help me to help deal with the agitation. This is the This is the axe that we got right here. We now have efficiency 3 and fortune 2 on it. And that is our first enchant at level 30. So I'm very happy with that. Oh, don't let me forget, folks. I got to get a roof on here too before we go much further. I got to get this roof in place. So let's get on that right now. We don't want to have any issues with our villagers getting turned into mobs if there's a thunderstorm. Okay, I hope I have enough oak wood to begin the process of getting this roof up. We might have to do something temporary if we run out of time, but let's get this going as quick as we possibly can. Let's see, I got some squidding sacks, I got some apples we don't need, and go over here. I need to go back and check for saplings really quick. I guess I am going back. I kind of lied. I didn't mean to lie. But I do have to go back just to check for if there's going to be any saplings and plant this last one next to the other 3. So let's run back and do that real quick. There's also an oak tree near there I could grab on my way because I need some oak wood, but I also have oak wood in my garden, so we might be okay. I kind of feel sorry for any pillagers that show up because that iron golem's going to pummel them. He will not like pillagers. Iron golems are not pillager friendly. Good, I'm glad I came back here. Got a few more saplings. I got enough to plant 4 more, so I can plant wherever it is that I want down here. I hear a zombie. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, he's got to be down in there somewhere. Even more saplings coming down. Alright, well, let's get out of here. I'm not going to hang around by Mr. Zombie. I got 7 more saplings, so we'll set them in our chest. I'm reading Dream Eat. Hold on a minute. Get a bunch of axolotls. Yeah, I would love to get one. I haven't seen any yet. Are you doing two? I messed up initially and then I got it corrected. Yes, we're doing two spacing in between the structures. If you have to do F3 and H, you can see the durability of your tools and armor. Okay. The Hawaiian thing seems like a good idea. It's interesting to me how Wiccans also focus a lot on healing and wishing for prosperity or something like that. Yeah. In the Hawaiian traditions, I guess it's more shamanism. If you're familiar with what shamanism is. I kind of veer more towards the shamanistic path myself. That kind of speaks to me a little more. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? How did I get here? Okay, here we go. I do believe that that villager just shoved me. These villagers have no manners. Of course, I guess I don't either. Jumping on their bed when they're trying to sleep. Okay. Probably about time to take a nap. It's interesting, if I do it as Black Belt suggested with the 2 spacing, those beams aren't going to line up on top like they were before. I'd at least have with a 3 spacing, this beam would line up as this one did here. It isn't really important, but I think it looks better if it lines up. I'm actually going to go with 3 spacing Black Belt. I think I'm going to see if I like that. Plus, it gives me more room to move around and breathe, you know? I'm probably going to regret it. It was probably a good idea to do a 2 spacing because I can pick more, have more room to do more villagers, but I'm going to see if I like how this goes, and if this doesn't go very good, then I won't stick with it. I'm already thinking I like that better. I like having all that room to move around. I can still probably fit a good amount of structures in there. Yeah, I agree, but I still like your idea of the 2 spacing, but I think the 3 spacing is going to look better. I agree with you. All right, do we have any more oak? Oh, we need a block to work with. Ah, we have a new victim. Will he make his way to the new place? He did. Let's shove them on in there. Alright, all I need now is a slab, and he is locked into place. And I need to figure out what he's going to be. So we've got one more, dudes. Dudes and dudettes. Who all's around. Okay, we need some birch stairs. If we're going to finish up this, we need that. We need some lanterns. And I think that's all we need for now. And we need this. Oh, and we need the signs, which we have. Okay, good. Let's go see what we can get. Get this roof on here, get this guy all developed up. Yeah, he should not be able to get out due to the way that that's situated. Impaling 5. Do I want impaling? Is there any use for impaling at all? I think that has to do if I had a spear, which I don't currently have, and I don't know that I'll get. No, sea creatures. So if I wanted to kill things in the ocean, that would help. I'm going to pass on it for right now, though. I would have thought impaling had to do with something else entirely. I would have thought impaling had to do with using a spear. Channeling, not yet. Not ready for channeling. Fortune goes all the way up to 3, so let's skip that. Gonna do fortune, we're gonna do fortune 3. We already have flame, we don't need another one. That was a mistake getting the one we have. We don't need just plain bookshelves. Although it wouldn't hurt anything. I still remember what one of you guys said. I think it was Barry Boy said, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses on, would you? I was really thinking about hitting that poor villager. Potato recovery, which is probably another create mod. Fire protection 2, which I believe is way weak. Yeah, we can go all the way up to 4 on the fire prot. This is a bit of an issue here. Come on, man. You know you want to give me something good. You know you do. Projectile projection would not be bad. But does it go up to higher than 3? Yeah, it goes up to 4, so we don't want projectile projection 3. 4 maybe we'd think about, but 3 no. No. Fire aspect. Knockback. I believe knockback 2 is the highest level of knockback, but I don't want knockback, so. That can get you killed as much as anything else, so it's not. Oh dear, it did this to me again. I have to exit and disconnect and reconnect in order to find the block because it's disappeared out of my inventory. It's disappeared out of the... because he stepped right where the block was. I don't think it'll reappear right away. I have to like disconnect and reconnect. I think... oh, okay. You need to stop moving around so much. Just stay put. You don't need to get your steps in today. Knockback again? Seriously? Oh man, he did it to me again. This is frustrating. Are you guys getting as frustrated as me? La 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 la. It ought to appear sooner or later. We'll just bounce around on the bed until it does. Click on the inventory slot and you have get it back. Okay. Oh, black belt, thank you. How did you learn that? I don't even know what to call that issue. Wow, that was awesome. Man, you know the game a lot better than I do. I did not know anything about that. You're going to have to tell me where you picked that up, dude. Sharpness. I think we got sharpness, didn't we? We already got a sharpness. We don't need another one. Now remember that. I got to write that down in my journal so I don't forget. I like blast protection because creepers love to blow me up, but I need blast protection 4 at least. Riptide. You got a surfboard to go with that? Is there surfing in Minecraft? Come on. Let's get serious, man. We're both hot and sweaty here. Aren't you getting tired of this? Just give me what I want already. And then he goes, her. Take that. Puny human. Curse of banishing on you. Ha. Okay, I got you. Power goes all the way up to 4. What are you trying over here? You know we need better than that. Ah. I'm gonna break my axe just trying to do this. Look into my eyes. What was that one movie where the guy pulled down his eye a little bit and said, look into my eye? It happens to you all the time with the villagers. Messenger work for me. You need power 5. Yeah, I know. Goes all the way up to 5. I know. I found out. He tried to sneak one in on me that I wouldn't want. Ah, I'd give you a kiss, but you're ugly. I'll take Silk Touch. No qualms about that at all. Let's go get an emerald and lock it in. You guys ever looked really closely at the villagers? They got like these throbbing, pulsating veins in their foreheads. Either they got really huge brains or they're like minions. I don't know which it is. I'm going to be wrapping it here fairly shortly, folks. I'm not yet, so don't go run away yet. We're not going anywhere yet, but I got the Minions Rise of Gru, and I need a laugh tonight, so I'm going to watch that. I'm looking forward to it. You guys watch it yet? If you have, let me know in the chat what you thought. Okay, that is good. All we need now is some mending. And then these guys are my two, I should probably give them signs, but they're just Fletchers. It just came out today, I think, Black Belt. It's that red box. I don't know if you use that at all, but I do all the time. I got me a bag of chips. I got me some ice cream waiting in the freezer. So I'm going to veg out and have a nice laugh and release some stress. I love the Minions. If you guys ever met me, you might catch me wearing a Minion shirt over here sometimes. I have a Minion t-shirt I wear. Okay, so I got that bookcase, and I think we'll save the bookcase for right now. We might use the books later. Let's check our timing. I gotta see where our time is. We'll check our garden again, see if it went anywhere. Yeah, we started a little bit late. We started at 5:35-ish. Not exact. So we'll go for another 20 minutes at least. But you guys have made this an awesome stream, so thank you for tuning in. Let's get a roof on these guys and see how far we can get with the supplies we have. I need a farmer villager. Yeah, because they have the gold carrots and there's some other stuff that they have. Yes, you are correct on that. I have not worked on it yet. I gotta figure out my pattern here. Give me a minute. If I'm gonna have a farmer villager, since I have a golem outside, I might just take one of my baby villagers out to the farmlands and have them live out there and maybe give them a little hut or a cottage that they can live in. The only problem is if they die, then I would lose out on having them. So I'm a little bit concerned about that, but I think that's the way to go. I think what we want here is this. But we want it not in birch, but in oak. And we don't have a lot of oak steps, so we won't be able to do all of them, but we'll do what we can. We've only got what we've got in here. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to have the golden carrots and whatever else the farmer village might do. If I was smart, I would set it up so that I would combine it with a breeder farm. And I would not have it activated initially, but then later I might activate it so that we could have babies whenever I might need them. That would probably be one of the better approaches, but I'm not sure if I can do that or not. I'll have to think about it and plan it out. I don't know right now. Now, if I am correct in my pattern, and there's no guarantee I is, then the rest I should be able to do from up top. We'll have to see. Now these are, yes, okay, so what we need, okay, I may not be quite right on my pattern. A little bit stumped here. Give me a minute to get my head clear. Okay, that should do it. Wrong one. I find it interesting how they kind of watch you. It's a little creepy, but it's also a little endearing. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, it makes me feel like they're actually paying attention and aware of things in their world, even though I know they aren't, but they're just an AI. But I like how they kind of do that. I hope I've got this correct, because if I don't, it's going to be hard to get this working. But I think I do. Okay. And then I believe we resume from here. Oh, wrong way. Okay. And sorry if I'm falling a little quiet on you guys. This is taking my, as Grian says, his single brain cell. It's taking all of my single brain cells effort. I'm not even sure I've got one brain cell. I think I might just have like half a brain cell, maybe. I think, although I can't say for sure, that we might be on the right track. Yes, the golden carrots, and have the melon and pumpkin trait. Okay, gotcha. Mai has the wheat, melon, apple, pumpkin pie, cake, and golden carrot trait. I have him leveled up to master. Wow. They are very curious. Yes, they do appear to be. That is a trait that adults lose over time, and children have until we train it out of them. And it's a trait that should be more encouraged, I think. Curiosity. Oh, no, man. Curiosity to an unhealthy extent. Man, that's how things are found out and discovered. You know who the most curious person in history was that I know of? That was Einstein. Einstein was always curious, always investigating, always trying to figure things out. And that's how he became a genius. There's no moderation in curiosity. It's all out. As much curiosity as you can maintain, as long as you can maintain it, it's good. Good stuff, I say. Of course, some people might disagree with me, which is fine. You just removed your comment. It's okay. Hey, you know what? You're entitled to your opinion, and I'm not gonna stomp on you for your opinion. I might argue with you a little, but you can say whatever you need to say, man. Don't worry about it. There's no censorship here. As much as I can not have there be censorship anyway. As much as I'm allowed. I don't believe in censorship. Okay, they've got sort of kind of a roof on. It does not look like they're going to have to worry too much about getting hit by lightning, although lightning can burn the structure, so I do need to make a lightning rod. So let's get that out of the way. I've been putting that off, and I'm not sure how lightning rods are supposed to work. I'm not even sure how to make one. This will take a second. I think I want it going into like a stone block, and I might as well fancy it up. So we'll go ahead and pull out my job block that I stashed away. And there we go. We'll use this. We'll just do one for now, and hopefully one will be enough to protect the entire ship. I believe it was either this, aha. And we'll make a big one. We'll make it at least 3 high. Yeah, we've got 3 copper, so that's done. We're going to put it right here on the nose of the ship. And we're going to cross our fingers that that is sufficient to keep the lightning from striking and destroying our structure, which we do not want. This is actually the center right here next to it. Alrighty. I don't know much about lightning rods. I have not used them too much, but I want to be prepared. Yeah, it's ugly, I know, but that's protection. We need protections, so. What day is the server on? That is a very good question. And I'm not sure how to find out. I have a day counter. I will try to get back to you on that black belt. You might have to remind me, but what I can do is I can put my day counter mod in here temporarily. And it will give me the server day. And then I could answer your question. Right now, I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, we want to keep the meat on me. The torches can go in here. If you guys are hearing that singing, my mom is practicing. Alright, don't let me forget also, I want to put an iron shield in the chest for whoever it is that might come to that chest and need it. So we want to have a light here. Not both places, just one. Yes, right there. Okay, that's good. And then the other light will go here. We're doing kind of a zigzag every other one pattern, which should match over here. So that should be enough lighting to keep the baddies at bay. I don't know what I'm going to do about the nose of the ship yet. We'll stick a lantern right here just for the heck of it, just to make sure. I'm thinking I might be one off on my plate. Nope, that's all correct. Okay, good. Works for me. Alright, so we need some oak wood, and we can finish that out. If you guys have anything else you'd like to see or have me do, let me know in the comments, in the chat. Hit F3. If you can tell me how to read it. I see client light, I see block, I see fabric active render, chunks. I have no idea how to read that, Black Belt. Did you find your information out of that? Six 336, where is that located? Why can't I find this 6336 number? Is it hidden under my I don't know where you're spotting that at, sir. Oh, there it is, day 6336. Okay, I gotcha. Alright. Look beside the difficulty. I found it finally. I was a little blind, but there it is. Day 6336. Local difficulty. Okay. So the server's been up for 6,000 days. That's a lot of days. Is that 6,000 Minecraft days? And then you divide that by, what, 20 to get the regular days? How's that work, I wonder? Oh, I forgot to put mending on this. I have a book. And I definitely want mending on it. I was given some books from either Kaiser or Boston. I think I have everything I need to do this. Gonna call this DB's Tree Killer. So now when I level up, I guess if I'm holding it, it'll get experience, or if I'm trading with the villagers, it'll get experience. In fact, let's grab us some sticks and get some experience into it and get it up a little bit. Let's take all of these dark oak planks and we'll turn them into sticks, and we will do that. It won't be a whole lot of experience, but I'm assuming that the orbs will go into the axe, not into me, if I am holding the axe when I do this, so. Let's see, does the axe look any better off? I can't quite tell. Let's do a whole bunch more later when we have some birch wood, I think. I need to save the oak. I could do these dark oak logs. Okay, let's do that. I got another stack, so we're good there. And with the new axe, we can get more stuff, so that's good. Because I do want to keep this axe going. I don't want to have to replace it. That would be more materials than the effort it takes to level these guys up and try to level it up. I like how I did this because I can approach them from either side, which works really well for me. Okay, I can't tell, folks. I don't know if it's gone up that much, but I think it's gone up a little. Need to eat some food. So whatever 6,000 divided by 20 might happen to be. Okay. Alright, let's get some more wood, and I don't know what to do with this iron pick. This has no mending on it. We should put mending on both of my picks. But this pick isn't very good, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Alright, these guys are stuck on the wall again, but I don't got any job places for them as of yet. So I'm going to let them stay stuck on the wall for now. Okay, we will go over and check our dark oak woods. And we need to get some oak trees anyway. We've got just a little bit of time before dark. We need the trees so that we can get these stairs put in and finish our little roof over the villagers. That'll keep them safe. Yeah, they're still not growing. So let's see, 6,000 divided by 10 would be 600, right? So 20, 1,200? So the server's been running for 1,200 real world day. No, wait a minute, because it's 20-minute. Is it 20-minute day and 20-minute night cycle, or is it 20-minute all total? I can't remember. I'll have to check that, my math on that later. Anyway, it's somewhere in the vicinity of 1,000 or 600, which is 2 years, regular days. If it's 1,200, that's closer to 4 years. If it's counting since Aries started Philosophy SMP, that's at least 4 years. Okay, you lollygaggers, it's time for you to get moving. Time for you to go to bed. $20 minutes for a full day, so 10 for each cycle. Okay, gotcha. Got lots of oak wood, so that's good. We can start working on this. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's been awesome hanging out with you. I've actually really enjoyed the stream today, and I hope you have as well. We'll patch the holes over here in our roof real quick. Then we'll go into a chat window for a few minutes, and then, because my mom's practicing right now, so won't be doing a movie yet. But it is about time for supper. I gotta figure out what I want to eat tonight. If I was a wealthy man, I'd order a pizza. The most unhealthy thing I can think of. Anybody else on stream love pizza? Is there anybody in the world that doesn't like pizza? You know, I think we might have put our roof on and our lightning rod up just in time, folks. I'm curious what will happen if we get thunder and lightning. Will it hit the lightning rod and then disperse, or how does that work exactly? Okay, so this should continue this pattern out this way. Oh, 3 or 4 months. Okay. I like pizza. 88 days. Okay. Well, then that means it's counting the time for season 3, I guess. I hate it when we run out of stuff. Oh, I got 16 more I forgot about. Okay, that works. Did you guys think I would ever get this completed? Did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams that we'd ever get anywhere near completion? Because I sure in the heck didn't. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's just do Scar's thing and we'll start right off with a mega base. That sounds like a great idea. There's a reason why Scar is one of the few people that do that, I suppose. I hear a siren. Been a lot of sirens around here these last few months. You think we got enough torches up here? Let me know in the chat. I don't think it's quite enough yet. I think I need a few hundred more. Now I gotta figure out where I want to put the lanterns at that are going to be going here in the prow area. If it's every other one, the next one would go up there, which doesn't really fit too well, but you need to have fairly regular lighting. Maybe one right there, and then get rid of the middle one. Oi, we left a hole. You guys forgot to remind me to patch it. We left a hole. I see it. I see a hole. Okay, I saw the hole, but I'm not seeing the hole, so I'm missing something. That is very strange. I come over here and I look up. Huh. To me, that looks like a hole. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. I'm not sure the best approach right now. I got another one over here, so it's on both sides. I just have to figure it out, find the pattern. You guys know how I say about that, you know, just find the pattern. Alright, good. Roof is on. Lighting is in. I don't think we're going to have to worry about too many baddies getting around down here, so we can now finally join these two, and I'm going to check the time. Might as well join all of them while we're at it. Alrighty then, so the question now is, what are we going to do in the middle? And what I'm thinking is just a solid beam, just like this. Let me know what you guys think. That'll run all the way back. But I think that's going to look good, and then we can also put our lanterns in place. I got stuck right here though, so this lantern will be in the way. We might stick with every other one. Yeah, that'll be better. Okay, we'll do every other one. That seems like a better plan to me. Yeah, that I am liking. This is skipping that, going there, skipping that, going there, skipping that. Okay. Fits the pattern. Everything is well illuminated. Let me know what you guys think in the chat, but I'm happy with it. I never thought I'd get to this point. We got to get up above and see how it looks. I mean, well, I didn't not think I could. I didn't really think I wouldn't get there. I just, it hadn't really crossed my mind that I'd make it. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. You know, it was more like I was hoping to, and I thought I might, but I didn't know for sure. It was uncertain. That's the word I want to use. But we're there, and now we can begin the railing on the edge once we get this all filled in. And then we can put in my living quarters, because I'm going to be living above these fellas. So that's the plan right now. Alright, let's see what kind of mess we wake up to in the morning. Look at this guy, he's levitating. Yeah, something to do with how I did the steps or something, how they're all kind of lining up. But, yeah, that's it. That's where we are for now. Man, I am happy with our progress. I do need to get this axe fixed some more, but, Barry Boy, is there anything else you want to see? Any last minute requests before we wrap up for today? If you're still there. Alrighty. So, folks, we're going to head into the chat, and anything you guys want to talk about, we'll talk. I want to move the microphone just slightly and open the room up and start airing it out. It's about time for supper and to start a movie, so I'll let you know if the movie was good or not, but I won't give any details, so no spoilers around here. We're going to watch Minions Rise of Gru. I think that'd be kind of fun. It was really fun hanging with you guys and getting this done. I'm actually thinking now, it's actually a reality in my mind that I'm going to see this completed. And man, is that ever a lot of torches up there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in chat. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next stream. If you have any questions, any last minute things, let me know. Where is my flint and steel? You better not, Black Belt. You better not, man. Man, it could, yeah, a fire would really be bad on this, and I have no idea how I would manage if a fire broke out on it. I don't know how I'd fix it. I'm not sure how to fireproof it because you don't want to put stone on it, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the moment. I'll figure it out. Yeah, you think it's funny. Ha ha ha. All that hard work, my goodness. I'll ask Gary to turn fire damage off. That's what I'll do. I know you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be that mean, Blackwell. I know. Man, I can't tell you guys how nice it is to finally have some cool air. Oh, it's been hot, so hot. Laugh out loud. I think fire spread is off. Well, that's good. That would help. That way I don't have to worry about that. No, I know you wouldn't, Black Bill. I know. It's just, you were just being funny. I got you. I know you wouldn't do that to me. And if you did, all I do is just cry and tell you to rebuild it for me. Alrighty, so I'm going to wrap this up, guys, and anybody else that's tuned in, I want to thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next stream. What is the temperature? It is currently dropping. Sun went down, so it is currently at, I bet you it's 80 something. 87. That's the coolest it's been all day. All right, well, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching, and appreciate your viewership. And I think I'm going to continue the hardcore world, but we're going to do it a combination of online and offline episodes. So look for that. I don't know how I'm going to arrange it yet or organize it, but look for that. Some kind of something being done by the end of the week. And I don't know if I'll have the video ready by the end of the week, but I do have some stuff recorded for it. So we'll see what happens. Catch you guys.